5.
That's funny. What's up, everybody? Brad here, joined with Joe, Average Joe, tonight. Do a review. King Victory Stout. 9.1% on the label. I like it.
9.2% on the website. Bunch of morons.
This one's from PA, so big shout out to you, pal. Love you.
How to PA bring baby.
Nothing but love, brother. Let's get into this. Whoa. Opener.
Maybe you should have found your better opener. It's bad. My bad.
I was like, where did I put that dude? Whoa. A little bit of carbonation. Beautiful.
Through the Victory golden monkey.
Oh
My God.
Do not have a Victory glass besides.
You don't really want a Victory glass, let's just be honest.
Let's just get to the aroma. I mean, it looks like a Imperial Stout to me. It's
a
little fizzy on the head, but wow. It does smell pretty hoppy.
Yeah, dude. A lot of pine.
Yeah, I was going to say it's earthy, it's piney.
Yeah, very, very earthy and piney. This is like Paul's wet dream. All right.
So as soon as I catch myself saying earthy hops, I think of Paul.
Yeah, or Lee. They both are a big fan of the British style.
I get a little more roastiness now.
Yeah, a lot of roasted malt. A lot of roasted malt.
It's like even like a touch of that chocolatiness.
Roasted malt, like a baker's chocolate, more like a bittersweet chocolate. Not really all that sweet.
No.
Maybe a touch of coffee if there's like kind of a coffee espresso like thing going on. I think it's kind of for me interfering with the roasted malt, so I can't really decipher.
Kind of smells like McKellar beer hop breakfast from a while back. Anyway, can't get that anymore. Right?
It smells like a lighter black IPA, like not intense to that level, but there definitely is a hop presence that is there. Just hanging out.
Initially, it was pretty predominantly hoppy, and then now that it's kind of breathed a bit, it's still there, but a little more of that stout quality is coming out into the aroma, which is nice.
And a little bit of darker fruit too, like maybe like a figure of date, something like that. A little bit of alcohol too there, mix it in.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it smells pretty good. I would peg it as smelling more like a black IPA than a stout.
Yeah, if this was blind black IPA for sure.
But want to dig in?
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Got a little bit of everything from the aroma. Almost that piney finish. Earthy, piney hop finish. But that came in waves. It was like the hoppiness, then it was like a little chocolate roasty, then back to the hoppy, then finishing more on the hoppy and with that pine.
Yeah, finishes a lingering resinous pine right in the back of the throat.
Yeah.
Unmistakable. Yeah, right up front, it did come in waves. Like first thing that hit me was it was very smooth and somewhat creamy. Then kind of went into like a burnt sugar, like a caramel toffee, almost brown sugar thing. Some sweeter chocolate notes, little bit of that darker fruit, and then just it finished with, like we said, the resinous pine that is still lingering after the sip that I just took like 30 seconds ago. It's still sitting in the back of the throat.
Yeah. Yeah, did the IBUs on the bottle, I peg it as quite high anyway.
I think I saw it on Tapped. It was like 70, I think, so it doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I might have almost guessed a little higher, but
Luckily, though, right up front, there's a nice, pretty prominent sweetness, like right up front in the taste. Very sweet up front, but then it kind of hit with the roasted malts and then the bitterness from the hops, and it finishes. It's not dry. I don't even think it finishes dry. It's just the lingering hop presence there.
It has a fairly good mouthfeel at this. Mine's probably closer to room temperature, but
yeah, mine is now.
Yeah, like you said, it starts creamy. I do get a bit of that chocolatiness. There's kind of that espresso quality. And then almost peppered in there, I swear there's, excuse me, there's a little bit of a citrus. Could just be me.
No, it's for me, it just seems like the pine character's kind of, I don't want to say overwhelming, because it's not quite overwhelming, but it's so prominent that, I don't know, some of those flavors at the end get lost, but I could definitely see, maybe a little bit of grapefruit or even maybe an orange or something there. But it definitely drinks more like a black IPA, no doubt. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. And my bottle, well, they have a enjoy by date, so I have no idea how old it is, but I know I bought this last year, so it's got a good year on it.
And mine's relatively fresh, and by relatively, this says enjoyed by March of 2020. They put 5 years, I think, on this beer out, so that means this one was brewed in March, so you're talking 5 months on it, which is fine. If it was a black IPA, maybe not, but it's supposedly just American Imperial Stout. That's a little bit more hop for it, but I mean, I've had this. It's probably like the fifth maybe time I've had it, sixth time I've had it, and I enjoy it, but I don't know. I feel like it's mislabeled, and I'm not one of those guys that are huge on styles, but this is one of the more hop forward Imperial Stouts I've ever had that isn't labeled like a black IPA.
No, I would agree 100% on that. I mean, I picked this up with, maybe it wasn't the exact same time, but with 1050, Narwhal, just a bunch of those classic Imperial Stouts. And then if you drink this one in the mix, it is definitely doesn't fit in. One's not like the other, because this is definitely more a black IPA.
That said, I'm not a huge black IPA guy. I like quite a few of them, but I don't know, the style just, I don't gravitate towards it.
It's not my favorite style.
But I think this is good. I think there's enough things going on, and enough, like I said, enough sweetness and enough malt character to kind of counteract the hop bitterness and just the lingering resinous pine that's going on. But I enjoy it. I have no problem killing this. I like the fact that there is no alcohol being detected whatsoever in the taste at 9.1.
Good point. Wasn't mentioned, but yeah, it's smooth drinking. Other than the bitterness, it's very smooth and easy to drink. Yeah. What would you grade it, Joe? I mean, I don't know if I feel like we might be close on this one, but
I'd probably give it an 87, just into the B+ range. I was debating 86, 87, 86 for me is more B. Just into the B+. I don't think it's anything mind-blowing, but it's certainly, it's solid. And if I have a hankering for a black IPA, this is one I'd actually consider. It's not a black IPA, but it kind of drinks like one. So, and I guess I like the fact that it's not bold in the hop character. I think you and I, before we talked about this, we did the Lagunitas. What was the black IPA they did? The
Nighttime.
No. It was Nighttime. And I think I like my black IPAs where the hops just bowl you over, and you almost can't even taste the fact that you're drinking a black IPA.
It's almost black just because it's called a black IPA, I think. It's not heavy on roasted malts. So.
Yeah. It's one of those things where if I want a black IPA, I want to taste all the hops. So this one's kind of a little bit more balanced, but I like it for what it is. I think it's good.
Yeah. I'm just going to go, I'd give it an 88 and say the same thing. I'd actually recommend it to someone who really likes black IPAs just to see what they think of it. So.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. I mean, and plus, you picked it up in the States, but 9.1%, I think I want to say it comes in 4-packs. I think it's 4 packs.
Yeah.
I think it's $2 something a bottle. The price point is right too, and it's readily available wherever Victory is sold. So, it's a good beer. I enjoy it.
Perfect. And on that, appreciate you joining me, Joe. It was fun.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me fuck it up again.
No problem. Until the next one. Cheers.
Got the road with this. Cheers, mate.